Hello, good morning, and welcome to the banks of the River Itchen. It's early November, so it's that time of the year where we can target some grayling, and we have a good chance of bagging some. Um, Grayling and brown trout uh, are the hopeful catches, although it's the close season for brown trout. So we hope we can isolate the trout and the minnows and the other species and get some grayling on the bank. So the stretch of the River Itchen we are fishing today is part of a local club. I'm lucky enough to be able to fish this stretch with an exchange ticket from my club. So yeah, it's in the sort of the lower middle reaches of the River Itchen. So yeah, it's great grayling fishing this time of the year, and I guess it's great trout fishing during the summer. There are some salmon and other core species as well, like the chub and even barbel. Not sure if the barbel are prolific around this area, this far up the river really. So, but yeah, it's great for grayling. So let's see. So the bait for today is uh, just some red maggots. They're nice and fresh maggots. So you could bag grayling on sweet corn and red as well. I had a couple of sessions here before on sweet corn and had a few grayling, but I hope I could catch some more coarse fish like maybe a chub or roach, trying to use maggots. So yeah, just to see how maggots work on this stretch. So the terminal tackle is really simple, using a single maggot or maybe in some cases a double maggot on the hook. It's a size 14 maggot hook uh, on a 4-pound fluorocarbon hook link, moving up to an olivet, which is 4.5 grams, and then a stick float, which is 4.4 grams. So the weight will perfectly balance the float in the flow here. Rod and reel. It's a 13-foot float rod, ideal for stick floats, and a center pin reel, which will be easy for trotting. Great. So here we go for the first cast. I've used double maggot on the hook so that I don't get as many minnows as there are in the river. So let's go. First cast, not as far into the middle of the river as I like to, but still enough flow to take the float down. Seeing some dips. Or something. Maggot still intact. So let me try if I can get a bit more distance this time, stretching the line a bit more than the first time. Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, that landed exactly where I liked it to go. So you're getting so many dips in the float. Not sure if it was a bite or a snack, but I can see that the maggots are chewed up, so I believe they are small fish, probably minnows or salmon par. Maybe I'll change strategy from double maggots to triple maggots, just to see if that brings up a bigger fish. Something big there, but pulled out of it. Yeah, seems to be working, the strategy of triple maggots. Yeah, we are into a fish. Or is it a snack? I think it's a snack. Oh, it's a snack. Oh, the maggots are fully intact. Anyway. I've been catching a lot of minnows and salmon par on maggots. So what I'm trying to do is to switch to this dried up piece of corn which I found in my rod sleeve, which I use as my bait bag, and see if we can get through the minnows and get something bigger. Well, at least the float is going the distance and not getting constant dips like when I use the maggot, so that's a positive sign. Well, I don't know if that's target achieved or not, but this seems to be a real tiny grayling. I thought it was a minnow at first, but I think it's probably clearly a grayling. But yeah, that's the species that we are after, but we'll see if we can get something bigger. So we are trotting down a new stretch of the river. The first stretch that I was fishing, it was full of minnows and salmon par. I could not just get through into the bigger fish. But yeah, let's see here. It's a much deeper swim, but narrower. Well, seems to be getting into something here. How's that? Oh, yep, that's a that's a slightly bigger target species than I had at the previous swim. It's a grayling. So I'm continuing to use triple maggots on the hook. Yeah, that at least seems to avoid the minnows a little bit. Not even casting, just laying down the rig. That's something, yeah. Hopefully a grayling, it's not jumping about. Yeah, it is. It is a tiny grayling. I mean, it's not tiny, but it's not too small. It's just enough so I can swing him onto my hand. So yeah, not a specimen by any stretch, but there you go, target species. Let it go and try for slightly bigger one. I'm on to another swim now. Yeah, so I'm just trying to fish triple maggot without loose feeding any maggots at the beginning, and see if there's any big fish out there which can take that first hook bait. Yeah, without any loose feed. Let's see. Yes, that worked. Yeah. So yeah, just had this this brownie. It's not the target species, but yeah, they put up a good fight. I'll quickly release it after unhooking. Alright, so we got that brown trout on first try, just using 3 maggots on the hook without any loose feeding. So I'm just going to carry on trying 3 maggots on the hook again, just to see if a grayling would fall for it. If it doesn't, then we'll try loose feeding. something really small over here, I think. I mean, not a minnow, but oh, it's a small trout. Oh no, it's a grayling. That's a good result. Finally managed one from this one. Unfortunately, that was it for this session. I had a lot of minnows on when fishing with maggots, really, so I made the mistake of only bringing maggots for this session. Should have really brought something as a change bait, maybe a loaf of bread or sweet corn would have brought me into the bigger grayling. But yeah, hopefully next time we'll have a better session. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.